Yeah. What up? All right. So, just to let y'all know, man, the people ask me, why are you playing old videos, sa.neter? It's not going to be long. The reason I'm playing all my old videos, because I'm trying to get all my footage back on the screen. I had over 2,000 videos and more. That's all it is. And so I'm playing it live so that it can pick up a little momentum and get some views with it. You know what I'm saying? I had to take them down, and now I'm trying to put them all back up. So I try to put up three at a time, or two, maybe two. But I just want to get them back up and running. That's all. Ain't nothing crazy, or ain't nothing crazy about it. Damn, I hate to see it, but polite should be up there, on there. Well, polite is a part of the history, whether some of these suckers like it or not. I mean, ain't nobody gonna throw away R. Kelly albums. Ain't nobody throwing away R. Kelly albums. I'm not throwing away the videos of polite. That's history. That's history, whether they like it or not. Who give a damn? Who give a damn about that? Shout out to my man Reggie Reg in the building. So I have most of polite videos on my Patreon too. So if y'all want to see that, y'all can go check that out. So that's why I'm playing the old stuff. Just trying to load my channel back up. Yeah, these are my classics, So if y'all see a polite video go up, so what? Cry, get mad, shout, scream. But I bet you'll be in there listening and watching. Check. Yeah, I think you will. But anyway, man, I was sad as hell last night, man. Brother Reggie, I was sad as hell, man. I didn't even want to talk right now. I'm sitting there looking at the game. We down by 22 points, 7 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and I'm sad as hell. Next thing you know, I come back in the room, and we down by 10. And I'm like, damn, is we going to do this or what? I started getting hyped. Then I see Jalen Bronson going to work, boy, on homeboy. And I was like, damn, we got this. We tied it up. Man, the smile came right back on my face, man. Word is born. So I got to play this for my Knicks, man.
Blue and orange lit the whole skyline. 7th Ave turned into a block party. Everyone feel like we hit the lottery. Tell the boroughs come outside. Empire State glowing blue all night. From the garden to the courts uptown. New York Knicks got the whole league shook now. This the town where the pressure make legends get litty. When the garden get loud enough to shake the whole city. Spiked by the floor seats, talking reckless again. Ben Stiller looking stressed, every possession within. Word to Clyde, even the suits Hall of Fame level. And every bucket in the garden hit the soul way better. NBA Cup champs, next day nobody worked. Teachers called out, Pope Leo praised it in church. 7th Ave looked like the finals already happened. Traffic couldn't move from the celebrating and laughing. Even police officers like, yeah, this our season. If I get cut blue and orange is what I'm bleeding. orange lit the whole skyline. 7th Ave turned into a block party. Everyone feel like we hit the lottery. Tell the boroughs come outside. Empire State glowing blue all night. From the garden to the courts uptown. New York Knicks got the whole league shook now. We made history cooking Atlanta by 50 at half. Then gave the Sixers 40, had Philly hurting and sad. Back to back on Boston down 20 and still won. That ain't luck, my boy, that's the heart of a real one. JB footwork smoother than the trains after midnight. OG got clamps, make stars disappear on sight. Bridges Iron Man, hustle harder than the haters. Cat feel at home like the cats living in bodegas. And our fans wild too, every win go viral. 34th Street looking like we won the title. Other teams scared to even sell us tickets now, cause Knicks fans take over arenas and shut them down. Tell the city come outside. Blue and orange lit the whole skyline. 7th Ave turned into a block party. Everyone feel like we hit the lottery. Tell the boroughs come outside. Empire State glowing blue all night. From the garden to the courts uptown. New York Knicks got the whole league shook now.
We outside, baby. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Brother La? I know you watched the game last night, Brother La. Man, did you see that comeback? The greatest comeback of history in the playoffs. Did you see it, Reggie? Reggie, did you watch the game last night? Man, if you didn't watch that game last night, you missed the greatest comeback in history. For real. Man, I was like, I was done. But I understood it because we rested for like goddamn 9 days. And so I knew we was going to be rusty. But I didn't know we was going to be that rusty, goddamn. Where they going up to like 22 points. I didn't know we was going to be that rusty. But we came back and Jalen Brunson got the heart of a champion, the smallest player on the court. The smallest player on the court. Damn. And they said that he couldn't do it. They said that he was too small to win. Huh? Come on, Suntan. You gotta, hey, Suntan, you gotta text me your address, man, so I can send you that New Jersey, the New York Knicks. So I can send you that New York Knicks jersey, brother. I got one for you, man. I got one for you. Come on, man. Come on up in the room. Let me go get the jersey so I can show it to you. I got one for you. Stay tuned. Hold on. Hold on. We outside, baby. We outside. We outside, man. I got one for you, man. Here, go right here. Send me that address. Send me the address. But you got to wear it, bro. You got to wear it. Here, go right here. Official. All this is official, brother. Official tissue. Say no. It's not no bootleg shit, bro. And I got the hat that go with it, bro. Send me that address, Suntan. I got the hat that go with it, bro. You got to rock it on the show. Come on, man. You got to rock it on the show. And if you do good, I might give you this one. The one with the hoodie. The one they use in their warm-ups. You know what I mean? The one they use in their warm-ups, boy. This is all official. No, none of that. So I tell you what. I even throw in the black one. I'll give you the black one with the black shirt with it. What's up, Suntan?
Well, boy, y'all shocked them last night, boy.
Huh?
Y'all shocked them last night.
Man, I was sad as hell. I'm sitting there in my living room like this. They're coming in. What's wrong with you? I'm like, and she looked
That
at
was
the
unbelievable.
She said, "Oh," and then start laughing, walking out. I'm like, yo, what the hell are you laughing at?
Y'all messed up and made history.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, the right time.
I think y'all gonna beat them, man. I'm telling you.
I just thought we was gonna lose that game too.
Nah, I did too, but I did. You know, I still think y'all was tired because y'all ain't played.
No, not tired, rusty.
You know,
they was tired.
I mean, y'all was just rusty, man.
Yeah, you see, we was missing shots that we made.
I already said that.
All of that.
I already said that they ain't played in about 6-7 days. They're gonna be rusty.
9 days. 9.
9?
Yeah.
That's all right. And then your boy back, OB back. Right?
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
I know he's back.
Yo, when I seen him go up for that dunk, I was like, yeah, he ready. He ready.
Yeah.
He missed the dunk, but he got fouled. Did you see him when he took off?
Man, he
wanted to throw it down their throat, bro.
Hey, sir, that got to be 1X.
OG and Anobi. He came to the middle and went up and just and it popped out, but he got fouled because they hit his arm.
Is that Jervy 1X?
Yes.
My man. I'm going to put the address in the back chat.
All right. No doubt. No doubt.
I'm definitely going to rock it, man. You know I'm mad at Cleveland, man. They can go jump. They can go jump in the lake doing all that celebrating and all that.
I'm smaller than you.
Who?
Me. I'm talking about in size.
Yeah, I'm like 5'11". I weigh about 200.
Oh yeah, see, I'm littler than you, man.
Yeah.
Small. I weigh 180. I weigh 180.
Yeah, but if you got 1X, that's what I wear.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all just take care of y'all business because they putting LeBron picture on, in our Facebook and all of that, trying to clown us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I ain't worried about it though, because I knew we needed some extra help, man.
I'm going by. We're gonna beat them tomorrow. We gotta win tomorrow. That was the closest game they had. They were supposed to win that game. And I'm saying tomorrow, when we win that game, I'm looking for going into Cleveland, winning 3-up, going up 3-1. I mean 3-zip, and then I'm looking for Cleveland the win game 4.
Now
we're gonna come back to the Garden and end it.
Y'all gonna sweep them fools, man.
And now let's talk about who you going with tonight. Okay,
I'm going with
Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby.
I'm going with
the next best thing since.
You know why? Let me tell you why I'm going with Wemby. Because the New York Knicks have a better chance. We beat them twice.
Y'all beat them twice?
Yeah. In the regular season. Don't say the regular season don't count because one of them was for the cup. Remember?
Yeah.
It was for the cup where we both went up in there and you don't think Wemby wanted that 500,000?
But see, y'all got
Hold up. Think about this. Hold up. Wemby's a rookie. You don't think he needed that 500,000? All of the players that was there, so they tried their best to get that 500,000.
Yeah, it wasn't about the money; it was about prestige.
Nah, brother, you ain't see Josh Hart. No, look, you ain't see Josh Hart going like this.
Yeah, but it was about prestige, man. They wanted.
Brother, these were rookies on the team. They needed that money, bro. I'm telling you, these dudes ain't had no money. They got money, but that right there would have helped them out a lot.
Let me tell you one thing that y'all got. Y'all got to handle if y'all, which I know y'all gonna make it to San Antonio. Y'all got the bigs to handle Wemby. Y'all got 3 bigs, and then if he go outside, that's where Kyle go out. What's his name?
Carl Anthony Towns.
That's what he can
Yeah,
go out
that's
deep.
how we was getting them.
Yeah,
Because he's
got
going to have
big ones inside.
He's going to have to check Karl Anthony Towns. And Karl is going to bring him away from the basket and open it up and let Jalen Brunson work. Now, you know how the comeback was so easy? Because once see, now we figured it out. Once Jalen Brunson can beat homeboy on the drive, it opens it up for everybody else. Because now their attention is on Jalen Brunson.
Right.
So now he dishes the ball off to an open. That's why they was getting them 3-pointers. Because they was open. Landry Shamet was open.
Hey man, y'all got these because we supposed to have them, and y'all team is a little bigger than us. See, Mobley is something, but y'all handling Mobley.
Brother,
see what I'm saying?
Brother, we beat them 2 out of 3 in the regular season.
Yeah, so y'all gonna sweep these fools. Watch what I tell you.
Hey, brother Sa, I could tell you one thing: the Hebrew Israelites, they can't come to the game. There's Africans playing, right?
Yeah.
They can't come to the game. Africans are playing, right? FBA, you can't come to the game, yo. There's Africans playing, right? Y'all got to stop the nonsense, right? Yeah, I watched I looked at the score, and then I came back when I came back.
On your Brunson hat, I see.
Yeah, I'm having my Brunson hat. I have my Brunson hat on almost all the shows, sa.neter.
Yeah, he did. He had on that all the show.
Since last year, I had my Brunson hat on, right? But I'm telling you, you Hebrew Israelites, you can't come to the game because there's Africans playing. And
FBA,
huh? Say what?
They barred.
Hey, we won't feed them at the game. No popcorn, no hot dogs. Hebrew Israelites is not good. They're not coming to the cookout, huh?
They're not welcome.
They're not coming to the cookout. They're not welcome to the cookout. Right?
Good for the goose, good for the gander.
Exactly.
And yo, they showed this clip, goddamn, on YouTube, how the Knicks responded when Jalen hit that 3. Oh my God. I was like, God damn, the crowd went crazy. And then they showed it in the street. Ain't no fans like the Knicks, bro. I'm telling you.
You gotta bring your camera out there, Sa.
Huh?
You gotta bring your camera out there, man.
Nah. You know why? Because I'm a fan for real. I got to sit home and watch it, bro. I want to go, Reggie. But then I'll be like, man, I want to sit down in my living room, watch it on my goddamn 85-inch screen TV, and just sit back. My shit be all the way up to 100. Suntan.
Hell no.
Man, niggas in the building be like, God damn, that nigga sa.neter be having that shit loud.
Yeah,
you can hear it out the door. You can hear it out in the street. Man, my shit be on blast. I don't be playing with that shit. Yeah.
And Friday night is good. What's the day?
Like, I'm in the game.
Thursday. Y'all play tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Every other day now. It's every other day.
Man, I got about 4 or 5 games to sell out the hats that I didn't sell yet.
Yeah, you working, Reggie?
You
I gotta go to my son's graduation, man.
But when is that though?
Please, it's we leave in Friday. We leave in Friday, and Saturday, Sunday we coming back. And I got a team, but I can't do it. I can't. I
want to go out there, man. I mean, if I go out there, we got to win. I don't want to go out there and we lose a game. We got to win if I go out there.
Well, your Jesus prayer works on that. It worked more than you want. So, so right now you can wear a cross, but you.
Yeah. What up, brother?
Huh? Hey, peace, La. Peace out to Suntan. Peace, La.
Peace, brother Reggie. I know New York is hopping now, ain't they?
Man, that was the closest that I think that they ever going to come. New York Knicks. We back now. We back with our momentum. That last fourth quarter brought us back in the momentum, and OG brought his legs back. We back, baby. We back with the momentum.
I'm just telling you, man. I always like the Knicks because of Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Suntan, Son saying don't do that.
Nah,
Hey,
man, leave him alone. He good.
hold on,
He-
hold on.
he
See, Brother
lit.
Lie don't know about Earl the Pearl. That's your, you don't know about Earl the Pearl, Brother Lie. Everybody in Detroit, when we playing basketball, we be, nigga, I'm about the Pearl. That's what we say down here.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
out New
but
York
us
with
in
that.
New York, when we speak about Earl the Pearl, we know about Earl Pearl Madigo. That's what we know at.
Man, we just call him the Pearl in Detroit. If you say we finna go
Brother-
pearling, if you say we finna go pearling, that means you finna go shoot ball. Or
Brother Lie, you ever heard of Pee Wee Kirkland?
Yes, I have.
You know, I
Yes, have.
interviewed him. I interviewed him, brother. Right
you
there
might
in your
wanna-
in your neighborhood, Reggie.
Yeah, yeah. I
Stop.
talked to him in the supermarket.
You might want to call him
Hmm.
and ask him so he know Brother Lot.
Oh, okay. Damn, Brother Lie, I know everybody.
man, I want the Knicks to kill Cleveland, man. I'm telling you.
But my thing is this. I know you was happy that he was aggressive the way he was, son, and he threw the finger roll like Ewan did.
Who? Right. Oh my God, man. You already know, Brother Lie. That right there caused us the championship.
Yeah.
I was in the game. I was in the Bulls game with the Knicks, man. And when Charles Smith threw it up 3 times and couldn't get it in, right?
Mhm.
And my ex-wife, she was voting for the Knicks, and she jumped up and they threw a whole pitcher of beer on me, bro. Because they couldn't get to my wife, but they got to me. So yo, the Knicks fans is crazy. And I was innocent. I wasn't doing nothing, but my wife, she just kept jumping. My ex-wife just kept jumping up every time the Bulls scored. And they just said enough is enough. They throw the whole pitcher on me.
Damn.
And I looked at them.
Brother Reggie, let me ask you a question. Are some of the elders, or is there a trip going to happen this year for Malcolm or no?
We went.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just Sunday. No, Monday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's why I was calling. I know you seen the missed calls, man. Like,
You know.
Reggie ain't go though.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I
did you see leaking them? Did you see the Panthers? Any Panthers?
Yeah, Deshaun was there, and a couple of Panthers was there, but they was getting ready for the 6 o'clock, and so I saw.
Right. That's where I was at.
Yeah, you was at the 6 o'clock. How much footage did you get?
I didn't really get that much. And that's only because I started having them damn things, you know. I had to get back home, man. And you know my Nick game. No, listen, I started looking at my watch and looking at it. I'm saying, no, it's time. I got to get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, I got. I'm gonna get some footage. Brother Reggie had to be Brother Reggie out there. You know, the weather was miserable. We told everybody to sit down, and people don't want to sit down. They don't want to listen. And
now, one of the Panthers told me that it was a white boy. It was some white people there, and they was like trying to take control. Is that true?
no,
Oh, he was telling me that the older brother, the Muslim brother, he said that they was trying to take control of the speech and all that.
no,
He was mad at Professor James Smalls. Did Smalls go?
yep,
Yeah, so I don't know what he's talking about then.
no. He's not telling you the truth. We had an incident where one of the brothers in the white in the ceremony fell, and that was the only incident that we had. That's the only incident, so that's untrue. But I'll try to get some of the footage and show it to y'all. But we didn't make big speeches because of the heat. We're out in the open.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Jesus Christ. And we came up, man. Hey, you came through for me, buddy. Buddy, you came through for me, man.
Hey, man, who do that? The AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, you came through for me, buddy.
The high-paid AI.
Hey, if you do this again, I might start believing in you, man.
You gonna take the unk off? You gonna take the unk off?
I'm throwing the unk down. If you take us, Jesus, to the championship and we win this thing, I'm going to church, brother. I'm going to church to
y'all
pray.
got Cleveland, man. Y'all
We
got
gonna film that. We gonna go, and you're gonna go to the white church.
Yeah, I gotta go to the white one, like the brother said in my video. Well, the white one is better than the black one.
Yeah,
why would he say that?
Huh?
Brother Reggie, when you
Why
get
would
an
he say
opportunity
that?
to change,
White one ain't better than the black one.
Yeah, that's what he believed. That's what he said.
Oh yeah, right. In your video, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Brother Reggie, when you get an
that's
opportunity
yeah.
to change, I'm gonna need you to check your email because I sent you some photos that I actually got from a friend of mine that I was reading, and it was some information that I just wanted to verify from you. For the middle nectar.
They said I didn't watch the game to the end, right? So
Yeah.
I woke up and looked on my phone. I was so glad they smashed Cleveland. I didn't know what to do.
Hey, yo, I want everybody to know that we got this coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. Be on point. We got Brother Ashe, Sister Issa Queen, and God Energy, and they're gonna be dealing with how you say it? My tongue twisted.
Blackology.
Damn, I can't even say it, man.
Blackology.
Blackology.
Uncle gonna be mad. Hey, La, I didn't get it.
I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, man.
I don't like that black talk.
Uncle's gonna be mad.
I'm gonna ask Uncle again. What's his problem with that, man?
I don't know, man. Yeah. Hey, Reggie, I'm still waiting on you to send me the video, brother.
Yeah, I know, but man. I know. I just don't want you. I don't want you to get in trouble.
I can't get in trouble.
I don't want that lady to sue you.
I'm not gonna get in. She can't sue me. She was on my panel, brother. She was on my channel.
Yes, she was.
How if she's doing an interview with me?
And it ain't no slander.
She knew she was doing an interview with you.
Right. So how can she sue me?
And
like you got the copyright, sir.
Right, exactly.
All those things are right, but we live in a world where it turns into
Reggie.
Yeah, it turns into a sloppy, frivolous case, and but we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
All right, yo. I think this is going to be the most powerful show on YouTube tonight with these three right here. The bomb squad will be in the building, and this is going to be fire, man. So I better be ready for this.
Call Uncle.
No, you know what it is? And I've realized, and me and actually the Wiz was having a conversation about this. It seems like more so when these brothers, or preferably anybody from the bomb squad I see that gets on, they get a lot of flack, man.
Yeah,
they get a lot of flack.
Why do you think that is?
Whether it just be from a scholarship standpoint or more so just from a critiquing standpoint of brothers, like I was telling Nepal, I had put something in the chat like, no grown man wants to be treated like a doja.
Right. Yep.
So with that being the case, granted, if a brother's information might be a little bit off, or if it's off completely, it's your job as an elder to say, you know what? Let me show you something different so you can look at it from a different perspective, and you do your research on your own. That way, when you double back and come back, like, oh, I did my research, I'll check this out. I've done this on numerous cases with Reggie. And I say, Reggie, you know what? You're 100% right.
Yeah. Send me that video. Send me what you're gonna send me because I didn't get it. I didn't get it on my email. So send it again. But my issue is that we can't do skin color methodology. Right? We come in a lot of different shades. Our blackness doesn't give us superpowers. Our brain gives us superpowers. And just because a person has dark skin or brown skin doesn't give us superpowers. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in. So I don't do history around skin color. And I don't think all ancient civilizations that we're calling black, I don't think that we can call them black. I think that we can only call the ones black that venerated some form of blackness. So if they didn't use the term, if they didn't apply the term, then they were just Africans. But there are civilizations that venerated blackness.
Right. That's a fact. And that's why I got a problem with what Unc be talking about, because even Herodotus and all these cats talking about they seen black people. That's what they said, what they saw.
Yeah, Melacros. But
Right.
my problem is I don't care about what other people called us. White people called us positive names
Yeah,
and
negative
even
name.
negative names. I care less. I care about what did the people say about themselves. So
Right.
Unc is gonna be in the fight. And like the Black Moors, like more the Black Moors didn't do nothing for Africa. They destabilized Africa. I don't care about who comes up here, what they say. I want to talk about what they did to black women. That's what I want to talk about, the Black Moors. You hear about the great Black Moors, they're all men. What did they do to black women? They sold them into slavery. They made them the worst caste. What did they do for Europe? They did a lot for Europe, right? But they
Right.
did nothing for Africa. Nothing. Nothing. So um, you've heard my debate, Kim on trial. I mentioned that I'm not disrespecting the more science typical of America, because that's their belief. That's how they and Noble Drew Ali did a great thing. I just think the information sometimes was wrong. But like Old Man Kush, the first inhabitant of Africa. Old Man Kush is the first inhabitant of Africa. Okay, so I talked about that in my debate, but so we're gonna see. I'm interested in what they have to say about blackology, and then I just give I always give positive critiques until and I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with them. But sa.neter, did you watch any of my show where I told that the early New Testament was written in Coptic, which is a form of meta-neter?
Yeah, I did.
I know you did, Elder Santan. I wanted to know that the people understand what I was saying. Their holy book was first written, right, in great manuscripts in Africa in the Coptic language using meta-neter terms. Nut and F-nute, right? The name of God is Coptic, and that's what it was up until like the 5th century.
Hey Reggie, answer this question for me. So the Coptics, and let's use some terms that we use in 2026. Coptic people didn't look like me and you, right?
Coptic people did look like me and you,
Oh, okay. Okay.
right?
Because
There
remember
were
that, hold on, Reggie. Remember that creep came on here to my, why do y'all trying to take our lineage? You remember that guy? You remember that y'all trying to steal our heritage? You remember that guy? He was like had the light skin, the curly hair, looked like an Arab. And he said he was Egyptian.
Dr. Banoob.
You remember that guy, man?
Dr. Banoob. But the fact of the matter is that there was a whitening of the group, but the group of people were North Africans. They were diverse in their skin color,
Right,
and there were some light ones and some dark ones, just like with the Libyan populations, right?
of
Because they are
course.
the Chinu populations, the Mesh West populations, and so they were lighter, but first they were still African, and the language that they spoke was Medu Neter with Greek letters, right? With
Right.
some Demotic letters. So they wrote that book. That book wasn't written in Greek. That book was created, right, in manuscripts and added to in Egypt.
It was
So
before the Greeks, right?
no, it wasn't before the Greeks because the Coptic has Greek letters, right?
Okay.
So Greeks had been in Africa for a while, Necrotis civilization, right? But not Necrotis civilization, but the Necrotis. But the fact of the matter is, ultimately, that book wasn't written in no Aramaic. It wasn't written in no Greek. It wasn't written in Hebrew, right? It wasn't written in any of that. It was written in an African script. So my video, because sa.neter is populating his page, many of you didn't get to it, but I did 2 videos. One, God's name is Nute or F Nute, right? Which
Is
is
the way that I could put it back up on the front screen? I don't know how to do it. How do you do that?
No. Just leave it like that. It's no problem.
Yeah, I can bring it all the way back up to the top. I see people do that. You remember how YouTube used to be when they would have a screen right here up there, and you could put a video on there, so when the people hit it, that's the first thing they see. But I don't know why they took that feature off.
No, they still have it. I got to figure out and tell you how to do it. But even whatever you do, I am telling you that these Christians that are on this channel and these Black Hebrews have lied to us. They never told us that the rituals in the decay were written in the African script. They don't tell us that the earliest surviving papyruses of Christianity are in Coptic, not in no damn Judean script, Aramaic script.
I just going to say something about that. Sorry.
None of that. But anyway, let's get back to, I can always come back and talk about.
No, I was just going to say something about what Moses just wrote. Read that, Reggie.
I don't have my glasses on. Reggie, why are you just now telling them Christians and Hebrews have what?
The Bible derives from the meta-nature, and it's letting Northeast Africa get upset with people like me.
Oh, because you're saying the same or different thing. See, you are reading Strong's. Strong's is not telling you this. So what you're trying to bank on is if I believe in Christianity, which I don't, right? So you're trying to bank on, I'm just telling you the truth. I let all of you speak for all of these years. We never had Christianity on trial. We did Kemet on trial. So I let you speak for all of these years. Now I'm gonna finish you. So don't you're not my friends. I'm gonna finish you.
That's funny, man.
Right? All these years, right, Sa? Until Sa started examining Christianity, right? We still wasn't on attack. We let them talk about slavery and how it wasn't the same and how grape wasn't the same, and as if we should follow that book.
Hey, but you know, Reggie, we gotta you gotta really teach King J, because King J was in the building earlier today talking about God don't condone to grape and all of that stuff. And so King J, he was going against that when Nepal was showing it to him. But I was like, damn, King J, I thought you knew about all of this already. Okay, but hey, Reggie, I got something to do. I don't want to end the show, so I'm gonna let you take over and you can end it whenever you're ready, all right?
Okay, so let me give me a second. I'm gonna put on my glasses because
all right, y'all can talk. I gotta roll, Reggie.
All right, 1 second.
Hey, Si, you seen that?
Seen what?
What I put in the back chat.
Oh no.
Yeah, looking at for the address and stuff. Because you know, I told you I done switched over to the Knicks because we out of there.
Yeah, I see it.
And I want the Knicks. Hey, brother, Live, what's your problem with me switching to the Knicks after Cleveland and killed us? What's your problem? I gotta know.
How you go from Detroit?
Easy. That's what a sports guy do. We switch.
Leave me alone, brother Lot. Leave me alone.
You can't stop me. I want revenge on Cleveland. I don't care what brother Lot talk about.
I feel you, sir. I'm listening. Yeah.
But you know, you could tell brother Lot ain't no athlete. You ain't no boss. See, we switched sides once. You know, if we get took out, we going for the team who, you know what I'm saying, who can help revenge us. I do.
I will tell you this, Elder Sultan. At one time, I really was into athletics, but the older I got,
you got out of it.
I got somewhat out of it.
Right.
But more so, what I'm into now, is beyond just regular boxing. I'm into the MMA.
Oh, now see, that's one thing I can't get into that, man. That's just too barbaric. Two dudes knocking each other head off. I can't get into that, man.
Yeah, you can learn a lot. Yeah, but you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot about a person by engaging in hand-to-hand combat with them.
Yeah, well, you know that. I mean, I'm like you. Don't basketball ain't your thing. MIA ain't my thing. You know, I rather like watch boxing. when it's a skillful, thing. But MMA is skillful, but boxing is more up my alley.
Hey, yo, Brother Lie, did you hear about what happened to the sister, though?
Who?
Clarissa Shields.
What happened? She from
talk
here.
about sa.neter. I don't even really, to be honest with you, I really don't even want to talk about that.
What happened?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
What happened basically is this, and right now it's a facade. It's a show that's going on right now between Clarissa Shields in the relationship with Papoose,
Right.
and it's just Papoose
No,
technically.
that's not what I'm talking about, brother. That's not what I'm talking about, brother.
Did she
You
lose?
talking? No,
Put me up on this, huh?
no. What sa.neter is basically talking about is the other sister Bernhard. I think her name is Bernhard. She slapped her or slapped her arm or something like
Banned, brother. She got banned.
that. Rightfully so.
Yeah, but this is her livelihood. How you gonna get banned from
Rightfully
boxing?
so.
She shouldn't have never
sa.neter.
did that, though, man.
What she do? Now I ain't heard nothing about
Check
that.
this out.
Come on, the sister.
If
She
you take
come on her.
No. sa.neter, if you take it upon yourself to do some foolishness,
Yeah.
you have
You gotta
to take
pay
the
for it.
accountability.
No, I'm with you. I agree with you. I'm just saying. Damn, man.
And
Wait. You swung on Remy Ma?
Nah, man. Not
Nah,
really.
hell.
Another boxer. They was they was just talking a mess.
Okay.
She'll be back.
Yo,
Hang on, Remy.
That they doing that for stage, man. She'll be
No,
back.
it's not. It's not staged,
Nah, it's
brother.
not.
Damn.
Nah, it's not.
It don't matter. She can go
banned.
to Europe. She can go outside the United States and make more
Well, why
money.
would you want to do all that?
They gonna
Because she can
ban her
make more
for a
money.
year, Si.
That's true. She'll make more money, but why,
She
They
can
gonna
make more
ban her
money.
for a
That's
year.
about what it is. So America is on a downtrod with look
yeah, she slapped the new
Bernhard.
Gardner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up anyway. So
It's on YouTube. You can see it.
I don't know if she actually caught contact. Maybe she had an arm or a hand or something. I don't think she slapped in her face or
Well,
nothing
why
like
didn't
that.
they ban Muhammad Ali
Nah,
and
nah,
Joe
they
Frazier?
did it.
How come they
That's
didn't
why they
ban Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier? Right?
Because
Yeah,
the rules was
right.
different back then.
Huh?
It was different back then.
No, then she can have a suit that the banning is discrimination on sex.
Now,
There's a lot
Brother
of
Lie.
plans.
No, Reggie.
Yeah.
No, Reggie.
Man, that ain't going nowhere, Si. She'll be back boxing in 6
Yo,
months.
people don't know. Y'all people do not know law, so shush.
Now,
She'll be
Brother
back
Lie,
boxing in 6
I didn't
months.
hear about her and Papoose. What's the story with that?
Reggie.
Do it correlate with what's going on with her?
Reggie.
That's some hood rap.
I'm on my BS. What you wanna
Nah. Hold on, Reggie. Don't beat him up, man, on the show. Hold up, Reggie. I want to ask you, Brother Lie. What happened with her and Papoose?
No, basically what it is with Papoose is still a married man. Legally, he's still a married man. He's still married to Remy.
Okay. Yeah, but Remy out there giving up the kitty. So what are you talking about?
Right.
Giving up the culo.
Exactly. So don't
Giving
do
up the
that.
culo. Giving up all of that.
Anyway, Sa's been putting up a lot of videos. Put up sa.neter's Cash App. He's been
She out there giving up the chocha, all of that, man. Come on, man. Remy,
Y'all think this
wow.
is free? Y'all think this is free? And we work hard, right, as a network to put on some of the best information. And so put up sa.neter's Cash App, and I don't see no super chats. I don't see anything.
Nah,
And
you
so
can put up Reggie. Put up Reggie's Cash App, y'all. Come on.
No. You know, no. Only if I say something. Only if I say something that's important. But right now, you put up like 7-8 shows. 7-8 shows. No Cash Apps.
You don't think they know that? That's why come on, man. But
putting it up all the shows, so you ain't getting nothing.
No.
Man.
And you know what I was talking about? Let me see if I can bring this up. Women, what do you think about this statement that I'm gonna make? Sisters, women are more freakier than men, nastier than men.
Of course, they're more feminine.
Nah, brother. No,
They're more emotional, dude.
No, femininity has nothing to do with
right.
it.
Exactly.
Femininity
Women
has
are
nothing
more
to do with it.
freakier and nastier than men. And see, the narrative is with us is that all we do is see their ass and nah, brother, we still
It's not even
respect
the
you.
case.
But women, you can look on YouTube, you can look on goddamn TikTok, and you can see how nasty and disgusting our sisters can behave.
What you mean?
I mean,
Far
because
as
when you
what?
put it in
Far
the
as what?
when you saying it the way that you
Just for
said
the
it,
record,
side, you know,
I'm not
a lot of
condoning
people.
nothing that you're saying right now.
No, I'm not saying. No, let me hold up. Let me clear this up. I'm not saying all women. Let me just say that. So that way, the women that get upset, she got hit by that damn rock. So I'm not saying all women, but the majority of them, nasty as hell.
But what do you mean?
Freaky as hell.
What do you mean nasty and disgusting?
Yeah, I
You-
mean,
in a
what you
bad in a
mean?
bad way? What do you
Sexually?
No,
mean?
they're just as nasty and sexually devious as the men. Like
Oh,
for
here y'all go,
example,
man.
for example, let's look at the polite situation, right? Why was the girl's mother not locked up as well?
Right.
Let's look at the R. Kelly situation. Why weren't the mothers of the young women locked up as well? Why was his
Right, the
wife,
woman.
who was engaging in the threesomes, not locked up as well?
Yeah,
You
Okay,
I
see,
mean,
they kind of get a pass.
certainly.
let me
No, I
answer
just,
you, brother. The woman, polite, girl was not locked up because she wasn't involved in it. See, polite went to her and asked her, "Can she come with me to this?" So the mother said yes, or something like I don't know, something like that. I got to go over this thing again, but I think that's what it
But
is. The
it's the consent that the older women are giving to these older men. So it's the poly grooming, and you can tell that they've been through similar things as well because they're allowing it. A lot of times within these cases, there are women who are involved and who are around and who have knowledge of these things going on, who not saying nothing, not doing nothing, and are most times partaking in the actions as well. That R. Kelly stuff, the whole surviving R. Kelly, so many women, they were actually involved. You know what I mean? Look at Cassie. You think Cassie was doing stuff when Diddy wasn't even around.
I get what you're saying from that standpoint. I get what you're saying from that standpoint, brother. But my sentiment and my stance on it is this: as a man, any interaction in any capacity, form, or fashion with kids is unacceptable.
Right.
And the route going through with courts and the police and jail and all that, I don't condone none of that. I feel as a father, as an uncle, as a family member, that should be handled before it even gets to the police. And that's something I just stand on.
I agree.
Women,
I agree with that.
women and children are off limits across the board. Period. There's no conversation. There's no wiggle room in conversations. None of the above.
What you mean the
But
women?
what do we do with the women who
not
are
the kids.
who are
The kids
engaging
is
in
off.
these acts as well,
Right.
poly grooming their children? You know what I mean? They, like this is a real thing. This is going on. It's going on in the neighborhood near you and me.
Protect your wives. Protect your women that you perceive as your wives, your girlfriends, and at all costs protect children.
I hate to
throw the
say
holy books in the garbage.
I hate
Throw
to
the
say
holy
this.
books in the garbage because that's where the right to do this comes from. All the holy books, throw them all in the garbage.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but prove me wrong. And I'm not saying all of you, but most of
You mean sexually nasty, right?
yo, my man, you hear me? Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Mostly Spanish women groom their daughters to be ready at an early age. Dominicans.
I agree, but I also think that we got a negative view in the Black community because Shahrazad Ali highlighted this. It's too often within our community where our women, our mothers, they don't teach their daughters how to be wives. how to be with a man. They teach their daughters how to use a man, how to get some money out of a man, how to get a man taking care of you. But I think that we have negative perception on actually teaching our children how to be with a man. A lot of times as Black fathers, we want to try to protect our daughters from the real world. But she's going to lose her virginity. She's going to get a boyfriend. And she's going to have children. You know what I'm saying?
You being Latino, my advice to you is Casuro, mano, tato mano. Eso es lo que uno te dice.
Hey, son, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think men are just as nasty as the women.
Nah.
Man, it work both ways, son.
Nah.
Man.
No, brother. Women,
Give me an example
from
of being
what I
nasty.
see, are more freakier and nastier and disgusting with their bodies when it comes to relations. You know,
I think this conversation
all right,
will be more
what's the name of the sister that was going out? I know her. I mean, y'all all know who she is. She's a famous rapper. What's her name?
Who?
That was going out with homeboy from basketball.
Yeah, I know you talking the tall girl.
Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just saying, you can look at her and see how freaky she could be.
And that's bad.
And you can look at a lot of them and see how nasty that. Yes, bro.
They use their sexuality.
Because now you are with a man. You are with a brother now, and you still dressing like that in public. Did y'all see her last performance? Shit, I don't blame Clay Thompson.
But it's a bag, and they're funded. You know, and this is the quote unquote pseudo stuff and this is real consciousness that a lot of the pseudo killers I throw out. It's a bag. I know a lot of people mad at red pill and blue pill, but it's a bag, and they're funded by people. They're funded by small hats, white folk, like sexy red. Like these people are funded into the community, man, to make the young women feel like you can just be a ass shaker in a hoochie and make $1 million.
Well, what are they doing that's nasty and disgusting?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you need to look at some of these videos, brother.
Sexual exploitation.
Reggie, look at some of these videos that's being played on YouTube, on TikTok. Look at some of this stuff, brother.
What are they doing?
Just scroll, man. Just scroll.
They're creating prostitute culture.
Yes, there you go, Ashe. There you go. It's like a prostitute culture going on.
Yeah, it's explicit.
Reggie, you don't look at TikTok, do you, Reggie?
Do I look at TikTok? Not that much. No.
Breeze through it. Stream through it.
But what are they doing nasty? I see that's photographs.
Oh man.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
It's the encouraging of the prostitute culture.
Yeah,
you know, it's the spin that bag, shake that butt culture. It's that I'm going to give you some poon, you go give me some money culture. That's what they're kicking. The women are listening to that. The young girls are listening to that, and that's how they approaching the young brothers.
No, hold on, Reggie. On TikTok, they allowing all this nasty shit. They got sisters with poles, and they up there practicing on the poles.
That's not nasty and disgusting.
Oh man,
OnlyFans culture. It's every female rapper that's young got an OnlyFans where you can go access her private parts as well.
Right.
Reggie, I was watching this video. Reggie, I was watching this video where this sister had on a bikini.
Yes.
And she was fishing. Yes. And her legs was, she know what she's doing. Right. Her leg was so wide open that you could see pieces of her lips.
But that's not nasty and disgusting. That's art.
I said disgusting and all of that. I said way more than men are.
Reggie said it's art.
No, Reggie said it's art.
It's art. What is nasty and disgusting?
Hey, so I bet you we love looking at it.
But you know what? Unfortunately, sa.neter, they didn't water down. But the prostitute culture and the culture and the OnlyFans culture, it's watered down the value of sex. When I was growing up, like seeing some tatas as a young, that was crazy to see on TV. I couldn't believe it. But now you see, now you just on Facebook, right after you scroll past the picture of your granny, it's a chick on there bust open right after that. So
But
it's
that's
like
not nasty.
ain't no balance.
They socially conditioned us.
You didn't give me no examples of nasty and disgusting.
Man, Reggie, you just don't get it.
Okay. Let me give you a nasty and disgusting one, man. I ain't gonna give you the complete details, but this prostitute culture, I'm gonna sell my body culture has driven women, high-end women, where they're flying out to Dubai, letting those Arabs defecate on them.
But the men are doing that.
Yeah, but the women are participating.
No, the women.
So who is nastier, the man doing it or the women letting them?
Nah, it's both.
Oh,
It's both. They both.
You ain't no man out there defecating on a woman. Man, what the hell are you talking about?
That's what they do.
I'm not lying, man. I'm not lying, son.
For that 10,000.
Black men get grilled
Arab men.
defecating. Oh, yes. But because they don't respect the black woman.
Right.
But what I'm talking about, Reggie, is that you ain't gonna see no Jewish women behaving the way our sisters behave.
Right.
I don't know why you don't get that.
Because they have a family house.
You're not gonna see a Muslim sister behaving the way our sisters behaving.
Man, let me say
that's
this
not
to you,
nasty and disgusting. What is
man,
nasty and disgusting?
Stop, man. Stop it.
Listen, man. Listen.
What's nasty and disgusting to you, Reg?
Listen,
I'm trying to figure out on this show what nasty and disgusting is the increase of male homosexuals. That's nasty and disgusting.
Right, absolutely.
Right? But and then men coming out of prison, right? There was a story about the last day the man was in prison, he spent like a week with a punk. That's nasty and disgusting. I'm trying to figure out what are you saying with sex is nasty and disgusting from a male.
I seen this dude come home from prison.
Yes.
And this beautiful sister, man, she welcomed him back home and everything. And she ended up with AIDS, brother. She told her story. You got to see that video. She told her story on what happened. And this is in Atlanta. And I found out that Atlanta have like one of the biggest AIDS things going on in Atlanta.
It's ground zero.
I heard they even got gangs.
And that's what she moved at. She moved to Atlanta.
They got gangster. They got gangster homos. You know, they gangsters.
Oh yeah.
Nah, off on this one. Nah, I start dealing with realismism, baby. That's all I'm doing.
Nastier,
you gotta deal with realismism, man.
Who is nastier, the men or the women?
You gotta give the people some real life stuff sometime.
Right.
You know?
What's nasty and disgusting about sex?
Reggie, it's nothing that we could say. I know it ain't sex. It's what she's doing with her body, showing herself to every man in the world.
Right.
On goddamn TikTok. Did you see when that brother said, when I showed the Africans, he said, what was one of the things he said? He said, we watch y'all all over. We emulate y'all. We see y'all. We do what y'all do. We watch you. They're not the only ones watching us, Reggie.
Right.
No,
everybody watched the African American, man.
The trans-Saharan slave trade was probably one of the most nastiest, vicious sexual exploitation of women. You have Al Mansour having 800 children, right? Like you can't get 800 children. You got harems, right? Where they don't see any other man unless the prince or the king or the sultan sees them, and so the women are left to their own devices, trying to prepare for the day that they have sex with the sultan. It's men doing that, and it's the religious books. The religious books, right? Look at that. That is the basis of all this nasty and disgustingness. There's a video out there. La, I don't know where La went, but there's a video out there called The Holy Urine. Right?
I know what he's saying though, Reggie. Every time I look at Facebook or something, you find a girl holding the phone with her butt turned around, showing her butt. That's what you're talking about.
But Reggie's speaking facts, and if you even look at these guys like the Malachis, the Yorks, even brothers like Polite, there's another brother in there as well. I can't think of his name at the moment. but they adopted extreme Arab culture. I will not say Islamic, but they adopted extreme Arab culture where they speak in Arab, and they think that they must. They think they Arabs.
You see
so they
that
think
turban,
they can do the young girl thing, the multiple wife thing. They think they Muhammad.
Ashai, did you see that turban Polite was wearing before he got in all that trouble?
Yeah, they get to feeling like they Arab. They get to feeling crazy.
There is one video, all the videos.
Hey, hold on. Let's hear from a woman. Genesis is up here. Genesis, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So I'm kind of hearing like the tail end of the conversation, but it sounds right exactly what I was talking about this earlier today.
You agree with me, right, Genesis?
This kind of whorish culture that's going on in the community. But here's the thing. Now, the question I asked is that, are we to blame for this, Generation X, right? Because what did we have during our generation? We had Freaknik, we had Luke, we had all that stuff, like, you know, Kaya, my neck, my back, my cootie cat, my boob crack, all that stuff, right? And now we have the generation that was raised by us. Now they're into stripper and hoe culture to the point to where you have a woman that just was on Blueface. She's saying that she got something happened to her on a bus. She was braiding people's hair, and somehow she ended up getting I guess a train ran on her. Some kind of crazy thing happened with her. She don't even remember what happened because they be taking shots. You know, this is the thing. People, when they hang out now, they don't just drink, you know, sex on the beach, mix it with some. Everybody's in this taking shots. Shot. So they take the shots, right? Of the alcohol. They're smoking weed. But see, the shots, they do the shots on purpose. Why? It's 100% alcohol. There's no chaser, no ice, no nothing to like kind of dilute it down. So you're doing Casamigos, you're doing Hennessy in shot format. And what happens is that you're around a bunch of dudes on a bus and you're just doing shots, right? And it hits women differently than it hits men. And then and you're smoking weed and you're getting high and you're smoking and drinking. And then they start to tripping out. And the girl actually, she actually the day before consented to sex. She actually the guy says, do you consent to having sex? And she said, yes. Now, I don't know who raised her or whatever, but part of this is the male not being in the household. The second part is that our generation, you know what I'm saying, we did not go as hard on our kids. But then, I don't know, it's weird because how did the crack era produce us? And now you have this new generation that's super sexually.
DJ Genesis.
Wait. But Sister Genesis.
These are our kids. This is our generation.
The topic that you came on was women are nasty and disgusting. Now shifted to some culture, but the fact of the matter is, in all the things that you said, men are involved. They're the ones who's pushing from all the things that you said, Luke, right? All of this stuff is the male culture that is causing our women to do this, right? It's the male culture, and then the crazy males are pushing women to do way more than because of their bisexual, trisexualness. They're causing women to do this. So the question is, are women more nasty and disgusting than men? I say no.
I say yes.
I say yes. And they promoting the homosexuality. Every single one of them got a gay friend. You get what I'm saying? They're the ones who everything that goes on in the black community got to get the stamp of approval from the black woman first.
Yes,
because she's the one who's saying it's okay to be gay.
Yes.
She's the one with the gay friend. She's the one with the gay son who she doesn't feel like she needs to do anything about that because she's his lover boy regardless. So
but hold on.
It starts with the woman, believe it or not.
No.
They get the stamp of approval. They okay the skinny pants and all of that.
Yeah, let Brother Locke get in. He had his hand up. Hold up, Genesis.
What I'm going to say is this. The Sister Genesis, first and foremost, peace and blessings, Queen. My rebuttal back to what she said was she went from speaking about what the ladies were doing and comparing it to the crack era. It's an entirely different ball game. Entirely different ball game. Most brothers as well as sisters during that time, during the crack era, it was an influx of a product that everybody was trying to consume, and it was a means and ways for everybody to get rich. What you may define as being rich and what others might define as being rich was entirely two different things. What I'm going to say to you is this, and it still exists still to this day. We all have choices. If you choose to dress half naked and want to shake your butt or do whatever you want to do in front of a camera, on a phone, drink and do whatever, that's on you. We all are human beings. We all have choice. And at the end of the day, you are the ruler of all unspoken words and actions. The minute you manifest them and put them into the universe, they hold ground to uplift you or betray you. That's just the bottom line.
Yes, but
I
say,
how are women more disgusting than men? I don't understand
you keep
that.
saying that, Reggie. You gotta watch it, man. You keep asking the same question
because you're not answering the question.
What is the question,
Reggie? Give me an example of how women are more nasty and disgusting than men.
They're both the same, brother. The same thing brothers want to get, women want to get the same exact thing. They want to get a nut.
So then fine. So how are women more disgusting than men?
Brother Lott didn't say that. I made that statement, Reggie.
I know.
Because they're able to show their product, and that entices people, and it entices more men and women when they show their product, Reggie. That's
listen to me for a minute. I was watching this short on YouTube. This sister had her daughter. She had to be like 4 or 5 years old, and her daughter was singing the song, "Shake Your Ass, Watch Yourself, Shake Your Ass. Tell me what you're working with." And the mother was filming her, bro. The mama was filming her while she was singing the song, Reggie. Yeah, and you can see that all over. You can see that. Type all that stuff in on YouTube Shorts or even on TikTok, and you'll see it. TikTok is out of this world, bro. It's like Shay said, this culture have become a whore culture, brother. It's a whore culture now.
But where did they get it from? And see, brother-in-law,
women are way more freakier and nastier than men.
But Elder sa.neter, Shalom, just say Swarthy, aren't men incentivizing women to be this way? If men weren't supporting OnlyFans, if men weren't in strip clubs, and if there was no incentives to come with being like that, then wouldn't that affect the behavior of women? And I also wanted to say, to blame the freakiness of women on all the Abrahamic books, I got to disagree with Reg on that, even though I agree with some of the points he made about men, because the Ozoro Great Festival that recently took place in West Africa doesn't have anything to do with any Abrahamic faith at all. And before any of those books came to Africa, there was tribalism going on, conquering of other tribes, and ravishing of women before any of them books ever came to Africa. So I got to disagree with that part. But as far as humanity being led and ran by men, I'm going to have to agree with Brother Reggie on that part. As men, we the natural leaders of the world. So if we don't incentivize this type of behavior, it wouldn't take place.
So brother-in-law actually said, okay, he got me wrong. Okay. What I said is that all this whole thing started off with our generation, the Generation Xers. If you're up from 49 and up and you have a child that's like in their 30s, late 20s. Okay, were we the one that had Freaknik? Wasn't we the ones that had the Players Club movie and all these different things? Weren't we the ones? Okay, so when I talk about the crack epidemic, those were the parents of the Generation Xers. So what I'm saying is that you had a bunch of parents having crack babies and neglecting their kids, and then those kids end up growing up to have these kids. So all these kids that you see on TikTok doing what they doing is because of people in our generation not parenting appropriately, because they were the main ones at the strip club. They weren't twerking They was on the Luke videos. Let me see that tootsie roll, all that stuff. My neck, my back, lick my cootie cat and my crap, all that stuff. So this is what our generations would listen to, and then the kids would listen to. So that now they grow up with all this nonsense.
DJ Genesis, and I'm gonna just simplify it this way: in the days and times that we live in right now, the addict is more praised than a hustler.
No, I don't think so.
I agree with that because that's the rappers, but not to switch the subject and try to stay on it a little bit. I think back, even when you looking at the old Uncle Luke, Freak Nick, y'all had it in control. It was controlled. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no. See, one thing I didn't see with the whole Freak Nick documentary was no massive pedo stuff going on. I didn't see. Right. You would think if it was some other group of people, it would be some very young girls there. Like what Uncle Luke say when he went to that party. He said he seen them young girls. He said, "I'm good. I'm okay on this. I might be a freaky guy, but this ain't what I'm into." Now the control ain't in our hands, and you got these guys who are putting these young girls right there, smack dab in it, and it's starting very young. So we see what happened when we get into today's scandals and what they got going on the mass level. It's a lot of children involved.
I'm a little older.
I just wanted to say to DJ Genesis, that whole analogy of bringing the crack epidemic into the equation about the conversation should have never been done.
Oh, yes, it have. Yes, it should have been done. I'm 66 alive, and I'm telling you from the mouth of who made it happen. It was girls back in the 90s, early 90s, who was when they was going to school in the early 80s, fine as hell. And in the early 90s, they got hit on crack. So all the play they wasn't giving dudes in high school, once they got crack-headed off the fine ones, they was easy pickings. So they had babies.
So you was knocking them off then, huh?
When they had babies, listen,
that's when you started knocking them off?
They called them strawberry. They were called strawberries. Listen, they had a name for little girls that was cute and got hooked on crack. Strawberry.
There was another era that y'all are missing, but some knows about it, and sa.neter knows about it. It's the era of the doogie, the dope. There was nothing. The dope dick made more babies, right, prior to the crack. Right, and
the prostitution. Right. Also, all that dope and heroin got into prostitution because before that, people it was drugs that started all this: crack, cocaine, heroin.
But I don't want to take out.
And now we have other drugs. We have prescription drugs now, but we have Molly.
They got the pills now.
I'm about to say the dope era is now and living the strongest has it ever been. Dope is where it's at. Young and old people are on dope.
It's
left and right.
But the difference between the heroin, dope, and sex is that the penis stayed up, and so in the women that were addicted to it, right? They, of course, like the later crack era, right? They wanted the money for the dope, and the dope. I use that word. I don't want to use it too much to be banned. But that particular instrument on dope was a lethal thing. On crack, nah. On dope, yeah.
On crack, most definitely. Listen, most crackheads, they have crack parts. Crack is a sexual drug. So is meth, because the meth is a big thing now.
Cocaine is aphrodisiac. Yes.
All of those drugs have like some aspect of a sexual aspect to them. And what happened is that when they got introduced to our community, we cannot pretend like that did not affect us. Elder sa.neter is right. He talks about the fact that they was getting these kids in the high school that was cute, and then the moment that they couldn't get them, they would get them hooked on crack, and then they would have a way with them, and they were called strawberries, right, Elder? Was they not called strawberries, Elder sa.neter?
Yeah, and not only that, not only that. Hold on, man.
Hey, brother Lau. Can I talk to brother Lau for a minute, man?
Yeah,
Elder's talking. Let him finish. Let Elder sa.neter
Let me say this real quick. Not only that, they became easy pickings because when they had 2 or 3 kids, and then somehow either if they didn't die or go to jail, their kids end up going to their sister's house or to their auntie's house, and them kids end up raising kids. And that's how we got this thing we got now, because they wasn't grew up with the rules and the house regulations that we grew up with. When I grew up, your mama's friend could whoop your butt. Now, these days, you try to touch somebody's kid and they ready to fight you. See, they was brought up with no structure. That's why the world is the way it is.
Yeah, but we are distracted.
And then all came from,
can I get in the
I'm not to
conversation?
raise my kids how I was raised. I'm not
get in the conversation?
my kids
I'm
like
gonna let
Uncle.
I'm gonna let Uncle because he didn't speak. But we are changing the conversation. We all over the place.
Yeah, I got 2 points to make. How the panel doing? 2 points.
Peace.
First of all, most black people don't do drugs. So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I'm gonna say it again. Most black people don't do drugs. And I'm not talking about nobody else, right? So how could you take drug addiction and say it make women freaky? Oh, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. So now I'm realizing, let me finish. Now I realize ain't none of y'all been around no real drugs. Y'all playing and y'all giving out false information, which is utterly ridiculous.
I know you ain't
Last time I checked, I'm talking. Last time I checked, I'm the expert on said subject matter. Come on, son.
You.
Suntan,
Okay,
you gotta
so
stop, bro. I
man.
cannot talk over
Wait,
you,
wait.
Suntan.
Uncle,
Suntan, I'm not talking
Let
to
on
you.
go, Suntan.
What
Let
the
him
hell is
breathe,
going
man.
on, man?
Like you to know all, tell all, huh?
No, but
I'm
one
Yeah,
thing
telling
nigga,
you.
yeah. Hey, yo, you ain't never
I'm
win this
older
mother.
than you,
This
dude.
nigga run this.
Yo, it's one mic. Unc is talking, y'all. One mic. While y'all talk, let me chow down on this jerk chicken and this peanut punch that I got here. And I'm going to just sit back and let y'all rock. And let me just eat my jerk chicken in peace, man.
Wait, before you leave, can I
one
stream
mic.
this to my audience though? Because it has the button up there. Is it allowed to be co-streamed?
Yeah, ahead. You can stream.
All right, thank you.
Well,
go ahead,
and
huh?
start with the
Man,
peanut
listen.
punch. We know what you're doing with the peanut punch, Si. We know what you're doing with that, but go ahead.
So I don't know what you're talking about, Suntan. You cut me off. I don't know what your life was, but I know you ain't spend the majority of your life hustling in them damn streets.
Yes, I did.
Okay, then so then you don't know what you talking about. Then you was a
Man,
sorry
you
ass in the
crazy.
streets.
You
You
don't know
was
what you
sorry.
talking about.
And
Like
your
you don't know
experience
what
in the
you talking
street does
One mic.
not
One mic. I'm going to let you respond.
your experience in your street does not mean the majority of black people was selling dope, getting high, and having sex
Man, you don't know
recklessly.
what you talking about.
So please do not put that type of behavior of people that strung out on drugs and people that sell drugs on the majority of the black community, and then it's the women is more freaky. Last time I checked, it takes two to fucking tango. Freaky men get up with freaky women. That's how it goes. Remember, we're all freaks at the end of the goddamn day. And to put that shit on one side, it's reckless. Suntan and all the rest of the male chauvinists that say that nonsense. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Unc, you
The
coming
next
in
point
the
is,
end of
let
the
me finish my point. Let me
Suntan,
finish my. What the hell is wrong with you? Put a sock in your mouth.
nigga, put a sock in your mouth.
Put a sock in your
Pussy head
mouth.
motherfucker.
Sock in the mouth. Next of all, we got the most pseudo human being on planet Earth sitting on this panel. And that's Arshay. Arshay, get it over with. What are you gonna do? The thing y'all gonna do, black? You are the epitome of blackology at 28. Get yourself together, son. I'm done.
All right, now my turn. For one thing, you don't know what you're talking about, because whether a whole school of black people was on drugs don't make no sense. I seen the crack era. I was out there rolling in the crack era. So I'm telling you that it was like that. You can get a girl pregnant and she was the finest girl in high school, but she was stuck on crack. So she gonna do up the whole crew, have a couple of babies. Either she gonna get rehabilitated or go to jail or die. And then her kids gonna have to go to her auntie's house, and they gonna be raised by the auntie, by some more kids. And all this whole thing was, man, I done seen ladies sucking a pipe while they getting boned. I done seen guys sucking a pipe while they getting girls doing them at the same time. They doing it simultaneously. It was like crazy when I was coming up, and we was getting thousands. So what you talking about, Unc, is strictly irrelevant. You don't know what you talking about. Stick to science, because you ain't got too much cap on that. You're a good book reader, but you got to learn how to get your point across. And diving in, coming at the end of a conversation that you don't know what you're talking about, is a
no more
problem.
ad
Because
hominem.
on my man's side, and he was right, he said ladies is more despicable than men when it comes to sex. And we was having a topic on that. So when you trying to put everybody into the thing like we chauvinists, because me and Reggie was like, no, that ain't like that. And you come in here trying to just throw everybody into the pot. So I bow back right there.
But I'm gonna say this:
Yeah.
why? If it wasn't if black people
hold
wasn't
on,
using
Shorty,
drugs,
hold
why
on,
was
hold
it
on,
called
hold
a
Listen,
crack
on, hold on,
epidemic?
hold on, hold on, hold on. You gotta hold
Epidemic.
on.
It was
You
called
gotta
an
hold on,
epidemic.
Shorty. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Suntan, did you hear the words that came out of my mouth? I'm saying just
Exactly.
because you was rolling around on drugs or rolling around with drugs, that does not include the entire African
But
American
we
community. But
already,
it's a
that's
small
elementary,
segment
dude.
that participated.
Man, come on, man. That's
A small
elementary.
segment, bro. So get that
No, it
straight.
wasn't no
So the
small
fact that you
segment.
seeing people rolling around in the drug tape, that does not account for the rest of the black people, bro. That's what I
Of
was saying.
course.
Of course, the drug culture is made up of that type of behavior, but not the overall black community. You have to listen to what I'm saying.
Why was it called an
I
epidemic then?
think, yeah, and I really think it was very disingenuous and misleading when he came on and he said, people are not on drugs. Black folk are not on drugs. Black folk are definitely on drugs. We living in a drug culture where that's what's being promoted in the music. I forgot the statistics, but it's more than less black folk have at least tried a drug in their life. You get what I'm saying? So the music is definitely pushing for the experimentation. People are drinking lean, popping perks, smoking weed, doing their
Thank you,
thing.
weed.
You
There
know,
you go,
like,
weed.
and it's going on. And now weed's not a drug, but when I was growing up, you was getting your door kicked in for weed. You know what I mean? Alcohol is one of the worst drugs. You get what I'm saying? So to say that people are not on drugs, that was
Wait,
crazy, bro. I
okay,
can't
so
believe
I'm
that you
gonna
said
while
that. And when
Sarnetta's
y'all
taking a
know that
break.
you know about drugs and all of that, you said I was pseudo. I really don't care about your opinion anymore.
Okay.
It's not important.
While
But
Sarnetta is taking a break, I'm gonna moderate for a while. Okay. Are we finished with the I don't think we're finished with Sarnetta's statement because he just put it out for us to talk about it. He put out were women more sexually nasty and disgusting than men. Then it grew to something else. So the to just to end that segment and then to continue this other stuff, right? Or women more sexually nasty and disgusting in a bad way, or not, or do y'all want to move on? Because I don't want I personally do not think that women are more
I agree.
sexually
I agree with the
nasty.
pseudo ankh that it takes two to tango.
I'm gonna say
It's
this:
both ways.
how many female strip clubs
I
are
agree
there, and
with
how
that
many
too.
male? How many porno sites are male orientated versus female? Bottom line is that with the corn culture and the dang on strip club, married men, people in relationships, 75% of those strip clubs
Okay.
are inhabited by married men looking at women gyrating on a pole. So my thing is that who is more freaky? Come
Okay,
on now.
so
Let me add this.
that's
That's a
Sister
choice, though.
Genesis.
This is a
Wait, no,
choice.
no, no, no. So I'm gonna go around the panel, answer the question. Or women more sexually nasty and disgusting than men? If you say yes, tell us why. If you say no, tell us why. So the Ashay, you're at the top. Answer the question so we can move on.
Men are more sexually deviant than women. Men are unfortunately, it's always that nasty uncle doing something crazy. It's the men in the strip clubs, like the sister said, and it's the men who are within these homes and these brothels messing around with these exploited women. So men definitely take it far.
Thank you. Elder Suntan, or
Uh,
women or
I would
men?
go ahead. I would say that it's both because like it takes two to tangle, right? But here's the thing, and this is the where the guidelines get broken at. A woman's body is more sexually explicit than a man. So when you see some titties or the back of her butt hanging out of shorts, or you can see the print of her crouch and all of that, that excites people. So she do that online and do this stuff to places. And that's what Sal was talking about. I think that it's a little more intriguing for a woman to expose herself than a man. Ain't nobody want to see no man gyrating and doing all that. Nobody want to see that but a lady. But you got ladies and a man want to see a lady with showing off her
Answer the question. Or I'm talking about sexually more nastier and disgusting.
I think they both the same.
Okay, great.
How many women you see come pull up to a host troll?
Wait, so Sister Genesis, you started first, and we can finish this out with a little conversation. But I want everybody, Brother Locke, or women more or less sexually nasty or disgusting?
I believe it's mutual.
Okay.
Where am I? Where am I, Reg?
You coming after King J?
All right.
King J, you got a response?
Oh yeah. Actually, I would say yes. Initially, I was neutral, but I would actually say that just in general, just listen to what Suntan said about the woman's body being more sexual. I would say yes, and I'm thinking like yeah, you know what? As a man, it's been women I tried to holler at, you know what I'm saying, and you know they was all stuck up and thinking woo woo woo, and then when I got with them, I'm like this damn freaky ass girl, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, like. So I would say, in general, yes, women are naturally more sexual than men.
Well, we said nasty and disgusting, not sexual.
Oh well, I wouldn't say natural, nasty and disgusting because that's subjective as to what is actually
Well, that was
nasty
the
and disgusting.
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Or women more nastier and disgusting in sex than men?
No.
Okay, great. Unc.
Yeah, I heard the question. I'm saying I would hope that King J and all the rest of the men would say that a woman's body is very arousing and not the other damn way around. But women would think the opposite. They would think that our bodies are more arousing. So I'm going to say it again. If you look at the statistics in dealing with drugs, right, you'll find out that a lot of times African Americans use less drugs than other populations. I don't know how you even fed into the myth of that. And those that do drugs are separate from the greater whole. You cannot include the acts of people involved in drugs on people who don't. And I can't believe this panel can't make the damn separation.
Okay,
It's the most incredible thing ever.
Parts of that. But women, I'm talking about women more nasty and disgusting.
No,
Okay,
because if a woman is nasty and disgusting and she having sex with a man, then would that make him nasty and disgusting? You can't separate the two. It take two to tango. There's no separation there. And then it's subjective. What's nasty to you might be normal. A Homo sapiens sexual behaviors vary. Right? And that's the truth. That's why I don't speak on nobody thing. I don't know what niggas do. I don't know. I know what I do. That's my whole point. So we can't make those wild accusations. Sound like a bunch of Christians up here now. I'll rest my case.
Okay, great. Dazali, he's been waiting a while.
Yeah.
So I'll let you answer the question.
Dazali, what's up, bro?
Because you've been waiting, I'll let you say a few more comments, and then we'll figure out what we want to do with drugs.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna start off by answering it. You know, now if I'm being 100, I'll say that we're equally nasty. But for this, I would say it ain't no way that a woman is more nasty than a man. I don't know what type men y'all grew up around. I don't even shake men hand because I done grew up around men. You know, they've had to rescue female orangutans from damn sexual shops where the men using them. So when they come in to rescue the poor animal, the animal just turns around and bends over. Back in the day when those armies used to travel around like Genghis Khan stuff, they used to come through not just kill people, they would come through and smash everything, the farm animals, women, children. A man can be a disgusted. And I'll end it by saying, I don't even shake men hand. Nah, bro, dap me up, fist bump. I'm not shaking your darn hand, bro, because I've been a man my whole life. I've been around men in the army and such.
Men are filthy, but women are filthy too, and we get along just fine. You know, I like my women are nasty too, just like me. But
my brother, sa.neter, he got some nutrition and he got some peanut. He got some. So he's fired up. That's fodder. And what's that for, sa.neter? What's that peanut contraption for? Protein? What?
It's good health. Good health.
You don't drink your greens no more?
It's not equal. It is not equal.
All right, let me go. I understand all of you brothers up here love our sisters. I think I love them more than all of you because I'm willing to take the blows, take the hits in order to tell them the truth so that they could wake up from this freaky stuff, this freaky culture that they're going through. Women are way more freakier and nastier and disgusting when it comes to them and their bodies. And I'm only saying that out of love because I'm trying to straighten them back out. And the only way that you can straighten them out is by teaching the truth. See what y'all doing? Y'all not teaching them the truth. Y'all just trying to get along with, oh, baby, I love you. See, sister, I'm down with you. Nah, man. Be down with her with the truth, and maybe she can curve that energy. Maybe she'll go in the mirror and look and say, you know what? They was just talking about how disgusting we are. I'm not getting on that pole. I don't want to discourage her. Discourage her. Let me finish, brother. I didn't talk over you. Discourage her. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just discourage the woman from doing the things that she been doing if you're trying to get your woman back. And for y'all to go along with this crazy stuff, of course you're going to be freaky and she's going to be freaky with you because that's your woman. So it's all right if y'all freaky together, but I'm talking about in the community showing your ass to the goddamn world. That's what I'm talking about. Showing your camel toe to the goddamn world, knowing what you're doing. Knowing that these men is just going to lust. If you showing it to us, of course we're going to be like, goddamn. You know, you ain't going to get no goddamn respect more than a sister that's walking down the street in her Nation of Islam uniform. Brothers, move out the way. They could be shooting dice as soon as they see them sisters walking down the street. Oh, hold on, brothers. Back up, brothers. Let me fall back. Let me fall back and let these sisters go by. You ain't going to hear no discouraging comments. But you let one of them sisters walk by with their camel toe out, with their ass out. Check. That's what I'm talking about, man. You let them sisters in the nation of gods and earth, even the nation and the gods and earth, know that they women supposed to be covered and dressed professionally, not showing all that crazy, nasty, disgusting thing. You see? Even the Muslim sisters, Brother La, you know better than that, but Brother La don't want to go that route. He don't want to, you know, what they say, he don't want to get no stones dropped on him. So the Muslim sisters know better than to come out looking like that. So, but if y'all brothers want to be punks and scared to bring your women back to who she really is and have the black man, not only the black man, but the goddamn white man. Look, check this out. Watch this. Watch this. How many of y'all been to the clinic? Rhetorical. You ain't got to answer that. Rhetorical. How many of y'all been to the doctor? Why in the hell is they wearing all this tight shit in the goddamn doctor's room, in the hospitals? You can see they goddamn print. I go to the doctors, I be looking like, goddamn, this sister right here is got her whole ass out. Like, is that good in the hospital? Come on, they wearing these uniforms, and I'm gonna tell you something. This European man, he's making a whole culture out of our women. Y'all don't see it. Check it out. Let's look at it. Let's look at it in sports. Yeah. When our sisters go for the Olympics, when they go for racing, when they go for gymnastics, how many of y'all seen them sisters in gymnastics? Huh? and the shit that they gotta wear in gymnastics.
Right.
So revealing, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta go to the
Hell,
etymology of that word,
that's
gym.
that's coming from this goddamn white man making a whole culture, a whore culture out of these women. But y'all sleeping and y'all dealing with slow gases. So y'all think I want to be on the women's side. I'm gonna be on the sister side so she can like me more. Nah, brother. I love them more than y'all love them. Cause I'm willing to stand up here and take the blows from them. But I guarantee you, I'm gonna leave something in her fucking mind. Will she hear what I'm saying? I'm done, Reggie.
I can go for that.
Reggie Reg, where you at? Brother Lie, go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah, I can go for that. You right.
Go ahead, Sister Genesis. Go ahead.
But okay, so you just
Let me
said,
know.
okay,
I just unmuted myself because I wanted to speak.
Go ahead, Brother Lie.
Once again, I'm going to reiterate. At the end of the day, it's a woman's choice as well as a man's choice. Whether you define them as being Hebrew Israelites, Muslim women, etc., etc. If you choose to go out there and want to show off all your milk and cookies and all your goods, that's your choice. Now, as a man, you have to take it upon yourself to say, you know what, this is what I want because this is what's revealing to me. Now you can go to her and say, well, listen, this is what it is, or that's what it is.
And I do want to say, side note, the etymology of the word gymnasium has its root with the ancient Greek word gymnos, which means naked or nude.
And real quick, y'all, I'm sorry, but we got to get this thing going. Damn. Come on over. Come on over. We out of here. We right back on this show right here. The Bomb Squad. Peace and Black Power. We out.
Peace.